What's going on, guys? It's Tony from Lomo Paintball. Today we are talking the battle of the big dogs.
And why? Because the best source for big dog, expensive paintball gear, and everything in between.
That's us here right at the best source, and that's lomopaintball.com. So we're talking battle of the big dogs. Three of the big boys playing in the game. Planet Eclipse CS3 over here. The brand new DYE MXR right in the center. And over here it is the DLX IDOL. Let's right off the rip, price point here. Planet Eclipse CS3 currently retailing $1,750. This color of the brand new DYE MXR, $1,650. And then the DLX IDOL, these are $1,800. So they're all in the relative price range of one another.
And the CS3 is the old dog, right? That's the one that's been around for a while?
Brand new, more recently, yes. The CS3 is the old dog, which is still pretty darn new right now. But in that aspect, yes. All right, so price points are out of the way. Let's start from barrel and go all the way through the gun and down to the ASA. But before I do that, guys, I have full reviews on each and every single one of these markers and a full breakdown from the core to the operating pressure, all that already on the YouTube channel. So if you want to know any more about each specific gun itself, go check those videos out. This is just a brief kind of battle between all three of them. Barrel-wise here, Planet Eclipse CS3, S63 Pro barrel here with the 8.5 control bore inserts. So this bad boy total barrel length is going to be 14.5 inches. So you got your insert, and then obviously this is going inside of the barrel there. So you got that bad boy. I'll lay that down until I get them all out. DYE MXR.
Mixer.
We got the mixer. Same, these are the DYE ULI inserts. These other ones in the CS3 were the power inserts, they call them, but it's going to be the same exact one. So you've got the 8.5 inch control bore there for the MXR. And
wait, so are you saying if I have a PE barrel kit, I can use them in that mixer? Oh boy.
Mark,
he's going to do it. He's going to do it.
You're going to learn today.
Oh, yeah.
This is where we learn today.
Oh, yeah.
So the DYE MXR barrel was a 15-inch total length, back to the PE 14.5. And then we will go to the Luxe IDOL has, let's unscrew this bad boy, the 8.5, or no, they're 8-inch. They're Freak XL inserts, 8-inch Freak XL inserts. So this is what those bad boys look like. So let's, you know what we're going to do.
You're going to stick a Freak XL insert inside the DYE barrel?
I'm not doing that.
Ah, come on. It's so satisfying when you can cross company.
No way. We're not doing all that. We're going to get the barrel lengths for you here, Mark. We're going to show you that. So we're going to have DYE MXR on this side here.
No, stick it in the middle like it is with the markers.
Come on.
Why are you being difficult?
I'm showing you the lengths here. 15, 14.5, and then a 14.
Aww.
So that's where we're at.
It looks so tiny, but it's still a really big barrel.
It is. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so we're just going to put those by the respective markers that they belong to.
Are they all auto-cocker threaded?
No, they're not. The CS3 is, the MXR is, and the DLX IDOL is the Lux/Ion thread.
Lux, why you gotta be different?
That's just how they do things here. Let's go Feednecks. I'll start over here with the IDOL. So you know, nice low rise, all aluminum, obviously lever Feedneck here with your nice thumb wheel. So to tighten or loosen whatever hopper you guys are using. So you got something like that. Nice little latch here on the side. So when you actually lock it in, it doesn't slide up and down. We will move on to the MXR. Once again, a little bit taller Feedneck than the IDOL, but once again, all aluminum, beautiful locking Feedneck with the thumb wheel as well. This one does not have that little notch there to keep the Feedneck from sliding up and down, but at the end of the day, that's not the biggest deal ever. If you guys tighten the thumb wheel down enough, this locking lever is not going to go anywhere unless you guys are really beating the crap out of this marker. Onto the Planet Eclipse CS3, same thing, a nice aluminum low-rise Feedneck. Thumb wheel, locking lever, and let's see. Yes, this one does have a little notch in the actual Feedneck itself, so that lever won't go up and down, but like I said, it's a nice added feature, but it's, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to make or break your paintball game out there. Want to go front grip?
Yeah, pick that CS3 back up and let's do that front grip.
You want to go CS3 front grip. So I know this is where the operation happens, toolless eye covers. So with this bad boy, the CS3 front grip, toolless, completely slides off, operated by two AA batteries that sit right here in the front grip. And this is how you have access to your eyes and your ball detents. Those are completely toolless. You can slide that forward and then have access to the inside of there. Like I said, guys, before, I'm not going to talk too much crazy in depth about each one. If you want to see the other reviews, go and check them out on the channel. Front grip. So that's where the batteries hide. There is no regulator in the front grip. The regulator for the CS3 is sitting right back here in the rear grip. So we'll slide that sucker back on. DYE MXR front grip. It's going to look, very similar to that CS3. 2 AA batteries hide inside. Push the button, those bad boys will fall out. And once again, if your batteries are in the front, where's your regulator system going to be? Here, located in the rear grip for the Hyper 6. Throw that sucker back on.
What about the detents and the eyes for the...
Oh, they're all hidden. You got to drop the frame off for that, so you don't have any of that access. Eye stuff is going to be up on the board, but the actual detent is going to be sitting inside of the breech here. So that's going to be their tack sleeve, they call it. So it's aluminum. It's their new aluminum version of their eye pipe, and it's O-rings, so you guys can choose a bigger or smaller O-ring depending on what size paint you guys are using. So that's the a new addition to the DYE MXR marker.
And a little birdie told me you're not supposed to be able to shoot that eye pipe out. So it's a good thing because it's aluminum and you'd kill somebody.
That's what I be hearing. Them's the rules, Mark. You already know. You got to follow the rules. Back up to this front grip area. This is actually on the idle. This is where you're going to adjust your velocity. So batteries aren't in the front. The battery on this one is a rechargeable that sits in the back. So I think that's a cool little feature. And Mark's going to probably ask, where are the eyes on this one? You got toolless eye covers here. So you guys can use your finger or a small pick and completely just pull those off and get in there to clean and access the detents on the idle. So I do like that. Where do you want to go next, Mark?
Oh, triggers.
Triggers. Let's take a look here. Hold on. Let's see. Idle, I believe, only comes one. It's kind of like a deuce / rake trigger style. Like it's got a little hump in there. It's not too prevalent, but it's almost close to a flat blade. I like that. I mean, it's super comfortable and fully adjustable there. The die, I know this MXR comes with 2 different style triggers. It is a true deuce style here. Also comes with a rake in the box. And then the CS3, I believe, it's been a minute since I've done the full overview on this, but it comes with the blade. Maybe the special editions had another one, but at least comes with right off the style like a blade or rake style trigger. It might come with 2 triggers still. I don't remember. Like
and all those triggers are adjustable.
Go check. Oh yeah, they all have adjustable travel, angle, and rake stuff on there, so you guys can adjust it to whatever your personal preference is. We want to talk about bolt systems real quick.
Sure, let's do the bolts.
Let's talk about bolts. All of these guns, the idle operating pressure on this core is going to be roughly right around 110 to 115 PSI, which most of all of these will be. So this is what the core on the actual idle looks like. Very, very smooth, efficient, and quiet. So obviously, any of these markers you guys are looking at, you're not going to go wrong with either one. But
does it have a soft tip?
Pull up, pull out. It does not have a soft tip down there.
Okay. How many O-rings?
Too many. Okay. No, just kidding.
You're not going to count them?
No, I'm not counting them. They're very minimal on there.
Ha, ha, ha.
Okay, so we got the Arc X core. Let's pull this sucker right on out. Take a look. This gun operates anywhere from 120 to 125-ish PSI. It does have a nice flex face tip on there for your soft brittle paint. And don't worry, guys, if you guys are an idle shooter, probably don't have too much issues breaking the paint with the idle, but there's other options out there to get a soft tip bolt if you'd like. But this is the MXR core. Back to that bad boy, comes with the soft tip on there already. And let's go on to the CS3, the OP core. That's what they call this one. So let's slide that sucker on out. It does have a, a nice soft faced tip on there too. These ones operate, the CS3s are right around 100 PSI operating pressure. So, it's kind of the technical stuff you guys like to know. What do you want to go on to next, Mark?
Grips, the grip frame, is it comfy? Is it
grip frame area?
Yeah, where's the screen for my programming?
Okay, so I got the CS3 in my hand. Let's just go there. We're going to turn, see if that sucker comes on. You got an OLED screen right here in the back. Extremely comfortable, and the grips are toolless. There's one latch on each side to, get there to access your electronics. So The screen for the CS3 is located in the back. Screen for the MXR is also going to be located in the back area here. Kind of very similar to looking like that CS3 OLED display. Any programming and stuff like that can be done through the back of this joystick adjustment. And then the idle, which is going to be, definitely different from the others, is looking like you got a beautiful side display screen here. Let's see if it turns on. It's a Luxe experience. So I do like that, different from the other ones. So you got a nice side display screen right there. So once again, any programming, any issues, you guys can deal with it right through there. Definitely bigger than the other two, but at the end of the day, not the biggest deal breaker, but it is very nice.
Now, since we're talking about that area a little bit, are all of those removable to put on a mech frame?
Yes, the idle does. The idle. I know the idle is definitely coming. Are they coming out with a mech frame? I think so.
Uh-oh, I stumped them, guys.
No, yeah. I
I'll
know
put
the
it on the
TM40
screen,
had
it'll
one.
either be like, dude, yeah, it's coming, or it's out, or no way. They said, forget that
Yeah,
stuff.
I think they are coming out with one because the way you take this stuff apart, it's like you got a latch in the front and a latch in the back. That'll come off. So I don't think I've seen one yet for the idle, but I'm pretty sure they're making one. Definitely making one for the DYE MXR, no doubt about that. And then there's already a CS3 mechanical kit for this one as well. So pretty sure on the idle. I definitely know for the MXR, and I definitely know for the CS3 without a doubt.
All right, Lux, NXL's coming up soon in November. You better get on it.
Well, speaking of that frame area, all of these, you've got completely toolless for the CS3 to access anything in the grip area. Also completely toolless for the MXR, and then also toolless for the idle. So all of those are toolless grips. Like I said, go check out the other videos if you want a full breakdown.
All right, ASAs.
ASAs. Got the MXR in my hand, so let's go. It's a Slap 2 ASA. There is no front knob. There is no lever to come down and get snagged. So Slap 2 ASA, simply engage and disengage the air right there. We got the Luxe Idol. This one is a flip lever style here, so you guys can see that. So, I mean, oh, my lever can get snagged. I don't understand how that happens because once you engage your air, it's locked in there. But, it's this and that. Different gun manufacturers, different.
Because they fall backwards when they're running away.
I hope that's not the case. And then over here, you got the Pops ASA and the CS3, which is, similar to the slaps. Obviously, there's no knob or no lever to get caught or anything, but you just simply press in, and that's what gets you going.
Ooh, do you like the pop or do you like the slap?
Oh. I don't know. They're both different. Probably would take the pop, so I have to push this in and actually to get it to lock in, because the slap, I mean, it's just kind of, it's just there. It's there. I don't know. I feel like it might wear down over time. I don't know. I really don't know. I had to take this thing out to the field and shoot it since it's brand new. I think we've went through, I mean, the barrels and the mech frame options and triggers and boards and how these are operated. I don't think I missed anything.
No.
Nothing too crazy. Like I said, if I did, go back and see all the reviews on all of these markers individually and do that here at your best source, and that would be lomopaintball.com.
And then go through our old videos and see the efficiency test for each one of these and see how many pods made it through, because we're not telling you that in this video.
No, we're not.
We can't do it all for you.
Watch the other ones.
Made you do it.